We have seen different cases of fixed plates, and in this video let us see what will be the force acting on a moving plate. In order to analyze the moving plate condition, we need to understand what is relative velocity. If a person is standing here and you go with a velocity and hit him, so there is a force that will be created. So if this person is running in this direction and you are running in this direction, in the same direction, you are running with v1 and he is running with velocity v2. So generally if here velocity is 0 of this guy, if you simply observe here, if you push him with velocity v when he is at rest, then there will be more impact. If he is moving with a velocity v2 and you are moving with a velocity v1 and you push him, there will be less impact. So this is because due to relative velocity. What is relative velocity? v1 minus v2 is relative velocity if it is in the same direction. If you are moving in this direction with v1 and he is moving in this direction with v2, so the impact will be more than this condition. So that will be v1 plus v2, since this is the relative velocity. Since this both directions are opposite to each other, there will be plus sign. So this concept should be applied when analyzing for a moving plate. Jet striking a moving vertical plate. Let us see this condition first. Here jet ejects with velocity v. This is already moving with a velocity u. This plate is already moving with a velocity u, and this jet is ejecting with a velocity v. So what will be the impact on this? That will be relative velocity vr equal to v minus u. We need to find the force that will be acting. So Fx is equal to m dot into v1 minus v2. So this is what we need to find. So m dot is equal to rho av. This is what generally we denote m dot, mass flow rate. So here in case of instead of v, we need to consider relative velocity. This is because the effective mass that will be touching this plate is relative velocity only. So rho a, what is relative velocity? Vr is equal to v minus u. v1 minus v2 is v minus u. So v minus u. So m dot is rho a into v minus u. So what is v1? v1 is equal to v minus u. With what velocity? With what relative velocity that is impacting this, which is v minus u. This is v1. And what is v2? There is no horizontal direction velocity. So here v minus u, and here also v minus u. So with v minus u velocity, the jet is exiting this vertical plate. So that will be 0. Finally, Fx is equal to rho a v minus u whole square. So this is what Fx. In case of fixed plates, the work done was 0. But in case of this, due to this impact, this plate will be moving. So there is a work done. So what is the work done? Work done per second. Work done per second is equal to Fx into distance moved divided by time. So how much distance moved we don't know. So we are taking distance by time. That will be Fx into the distance moved by time gives us velocity. So Fx into u gives us work done per second, or we can say that is power. This is units are in watt. So this is what this is how we need to analyze this. And next case, jet striking a moving inclined plate. So this is moving with u. Here the velocity is v, and here v minus u. Here also v minus u. And also I forgot to tell one thing. So the discharge, what is the discharge is A into VR, relative velocity. Area of jet into relative velocity is discharge, as this one only. So in this case, it is moving with a velocity u in horizontal direction. So here this is Fx, Fy, and normal force Fn. So how to find, in case of a fixed plate, we had the formulas, just revise them. Fn, normal force, is equal to rho a v square sine theta, and Fx is equal to Fn sine theta, and Fy is equal to Fn cos theta. So from this, rho a v square sine square theta, and here rho a v square sine theta cos theta. This was the condition for fixed plate, fixed inclined plate. So here in the vertical plate we have seen that this is the moving plate. So what was for fixed plate? Rho a v square for fixed plate. In the place of v minus u came. Here also, in this case also, in place of v should be replaced with v minus u. That's it. Fn is equal to rho a v minus u whole square sine theta. And what is Fx? And what this theta is angle made with horizontal, in this way, theta. Fx is equal to rho a into v minus u whole square sine square theta. Fy is equal to rho a v minus u whole square sine theta cos theta. So when there is only one blade, this formula should be used. When there are series of blades, and so in that case some different concept should be used. I'll tell you that. So next condition is, and also here work done per second. As this is moving, work done will not be zero. So work done per second is equal to Fx into u. So what is Fx? Rho a v minus u whole square sine square theta into u. So this is the work done per second, or power. Next is jet striking a moving curved plate at center. So there is curved plate which is moving with velocity u, and jet is striking at the center with velocity v. So there is velocity v minus u, and here also v minus u. So the components are, if this is theta, and here also theta, so theta v minus u cos theta and v minus u sin theta. Same here, v minus u cos theta, this is theta, v minus u sin theta. So simple. In case of fixed plate, that was Fx is equal to rho a v square into 1 plus cos theta. Here Fx is equal to rho a into v minus u whole square into 1 plus cos theta. So if you need the proof, let me derive it. So Fx is equal to m dot into v1 minus v2. So in the direction of x, what is the inlet? M dot is equal to rho a vr. So here relative velocity is rho a, v minus u is the relative velocity. So rho a into v minus u is m dot v1 with what velocity it is striking, that is v minus u velocity it is striking. What is v2? v2 is v minus u cos theta, v minus u cos theta, but here minus sign should be included since this direction is opposite to the initial one. So rho a v minus u whole square, taking v minus u common, so 1 plus cos theta will be remaining in the brackets. So this is how we need to solve this, and this is the condition when there is only single plate. Then these are the formulas. The first one was fx is equal to rho a v minus u whole square. This is for vertical. So inclined plate, it was fx is equal to rho a v minus u whole square sine square theta. In case of curved plate, fx is equal to rho a v minus u whole square 1 plus cos theta. And also here work done per second is fx into u. So if there are series of plates on a runner, so if the plates are like this on this runner, and due to this jet, this is moving in this direction. So this is nozzle. In this case, mass flow rate is equal to rho AV, just rho AV, not relative velocity. This is because how much mass that is utilizing in this. So in case of the single plate, so something is wrong in this. So in case of single plate, the plate is here and the jet is striking. So this is moving with velocity u, tangential velocity u. So this is nozzle, this is moving with tangential velocity u, and velocity v is the velocity of jet. So mass flow rate, the amount of mass that is utilized to rotate is rho AV, but only v minus u is being utilized. But in this case, after this plate moving to next position, another plate is coming to this position and utilizing the rest velocity. So if v minus u is used in this, here total v will be used. There will be no wastage of velocity. So this is in case of series. So what will be the for vertical case? Fx is equal to mass flow rate rho a v, only rho a v into v minus u. So in case of inclined plate, Fx is equal to rho a v into v minus u sine square theta. In case of curved plate, Fx is equal to rho AV into V minus U into 1 plus cos theta. So this is how we need to analyze this.